Welcome back, Animal Boys. Today we're checking out a new episode of Apocalypse Bringer. This one was actually very slow. What'd you think?
I don't really remember much because we watched it the other day, but I know that they're like working on like building up their the other elves, I guess. I know one of them's like that's teaching them the military tactics.
Exactly, and they're researching the magic.
Yeah, that's the plan. I guess they have a little plan for that. I don't really remember much though.
And that's one of the things with this show is like, I feel like I have to give it a benefit of the doubt because this is kind of how it is if you're playing a regular 4X game. Mm-hmm. You really are very like slow paced in the beginning because this is where you're like figuring out like what direction you're going to take your kingdom in and like how to like scout all the neighboring resources. So we're really seeing them just like set that up like in live action.
Yeah, and I guess right now he just wants to be nicer to his people because right now they view him as like this dark evil lord. And obviously in their eyes, they see just this dark figure. So
100%.
Now he's trying to find a way to like be nice to them. So then the other lady elf, she's like, oh, okay, I can help you with that.
Yep.
And she's like, we gonna find all these girls.
That looked crazy, bro.
I was like, wait a minute.
They was giving
wait, not just girls. Children. I said, oh, no.
I loved how the two like elf dudes looked at him like,
oh. I see how you
I guess. Yeah.
But then after like a couple minutes, like, oh, I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
You just don't want to sound intimidating and
no, 100%. He's like he's trying to set up like the future of the elves too. So I was like, that's cool.
Yeah. So
now the two elves that end up.
No, wait, pause. The elves they bring out are these kids, right? And they start crying immediately, right? And he's like, why are they crying so much? He's like,
they're healthy children.
And plus, they're looking at a dark figure.
Right.
There's nothing you could do about that. But then the other elf goes, I actually have some people that might be able to help you.
These ones
we don't count them as part of us though. Loki said, oh, that's a little foul.
I get it though.
He said, neither of these two have ever cried in their lives. I said, oh.
No, he said they hadn't cried since their mom died. But mind you, their mom died because they sacrificed their mom and they ate her.
Yeah.
Because they were starving back in the day and they had to make a choice. Either she died or they all died. And I was just like, oh. So when we saw their personalities, I was like, I see. They were just broken.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So at this point, you know what I'm saying? Low-key, they wanted to die, which was even more depressing because they were like trying to piss off the king in general. Just messing up every single task on purpose because they just wanted him to be like, you know, like most kings in most settings would be like, oh, you spilled that drink on me, off with his head. But he was just like, nah, it's all right. Y'all are kids. So at the end, they had like this like whole philosophical debate where they were like, why aren't you evil? And he's like, I am evil. And they're like, evil people would have killed us by now. And he was like, nah, man, being good means you have to do good things. Being evil means you can do whatever you want. You can be good, evil, whatever you want, anytime. It's about being free. And I was like, is this Aaron?
That is a logical answer. Right?
He low-key was cooking with that, bro. He ate that shit up. And low-key, after that, they were like, oh, I don't know if they're going to be good at their jobs now. But
yeah, I forgot. He made them both like servants to him.
Yeah. That was the point from the beginning, though.
I guess.
Because every king needs servants. It's a little, like I said, the PDF allegations.
Yeah, it's not helping. Yeah, it's not helping at all.
But at least he made them comfortable to the point where they realize, like, okay, like this king actually just means the best for us. He just wants us to do what we want to do, right, in life. And aside from that, like, we just got to do our jobs and he don't care. So that was at least a good outcome. But I'm really just waiting for them to summon this hero, man. They've been talking about that for like 3 episodes now. We gonna summon the hero.
I think the next one it's gonna happen.
Okay.
Because I think they're really close because they had like this one last mission thing that they were planning to do.
Oh yeah.
And because to get the mana from the dragon thing, right?
Exactly, because there's like a dragon vein in this town that's in between the next kingdom over. But yeah, we'll see, man. Because I think that's what made the episode feel very slow for me. Was I was just waiting for like that moment to happen, and I was like, bro, servants. Anyway,
and then I forgot he got them to cry.
Yeah, he did get them to cry. Yeah, that's why
he was holding them. I was like, he said, "It's okay. You can let it out." I said,
even his hero was like,
yeah, because they fell asleep on him, right?
Yeah, I like that. It was her idea, by the way.
Tripping, bro. Tripping.
Hey, man. But honestly, this is a pretty okay episode, man. What would you rate it?
4.
I'll give it a 6. I think it was a good world building episode. It's just the pacing was just a little bit slow.
Yeah, I liked all the other ones more, even though it's still supposed to be a slow paced anime anyway as it is. But I think this one just kind of.
It's because they didn't really go out the kingdom too much in this one. The other ones, I feel like, while it was being slow paced, outside world was actually kind of crazy.
Well, we actually got to see them like build stuff in there, like a little forest area and stuff too. But this one, like,
they just built the palace. That was pretty much it.
Yeah, but
it was cool though. We're still gonna keep watching it, man. Hopefully, like the payoff is gonna be good with all this world building that they're doing right now and all this setup. That's gonna be really where we're gonna see whether or not this was worth the watch. But like I said, it's a really interesting one, so I can't hate.
We also get a lot of views for this exact anime, so
hey, y'all messing with it.
It was a 10. I'm sorry.
Hell not.
My fault. My fault.
You selling out.
My fault, y'all. It's fire.
Aside from that, man, y'all comment down below. Let us know what y'all thought. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch y'all.